I am Dolo Pitjeng, a manager at Ramozisi. I've basically been here my entire career, and yeah, this is, I guess, my journey. So I started my undergrad at Wits in 2014, yes. Did my undergrad there, finished my bachelor's degree in I think 2016, tried my CTA, failed my CTA, then went on to do my CTA at UNISA, right? I did, I think they call it level 1 and level 2, I did them both, and I finished I think 2 years after that. So immediately after finishing my CTA, I went on to write my first board exam, and then after that we then go on to write my second board, which is the APC. And then along that journey I joined Ramozisi. I think I joined after failing my attempt at the CTA, right? So I joined UNISA, this was 2019. I joined UNISA and then joined the company as well as a first year trainee. No, I became a trainee, first year trainee, second year trainee, third year trainee, then you complete your articles, and then after that you then move on to assistant manager, and then I think I did that for 2 years, and then now I am a manager. The biggest difference between school and work is, at school we mainly focus on the theory, so you have to try and find a way to tie those two together. So here we found a way to bridge that gap. Well, we were assisted to bridge that gap. It helped us sort of understand what you're doing, because in varsity you kind of have no idea and see the bigger picture. So I think the toughest part of the work-life balance was not, in terms of time and effort, was not the APC. It was actually my undergrad, my postgrad, my CTA, because there I would have to be studying almost every day, and I'd have to meet deadlines at work. So with the APC, the biggest challenge there, we have like a course you have to do before the actual exam, which is probably like 6-7 months. So I guess it's a bit difficult to try and keep up with the requirements of the course. We have quizzes, you have tests, but at the end of the day, it's there to help you pass the exam. I don't know what CTA stands for, but I think it's a certificate in accounting, and then we have, so it's just your postgrad, and then CTA is your undergrad, CTA is your postgrad, and then you have our first board exam, which is our initial test of competence. That's our ITC exam. You write that immediately after you pass your CTA, and then we have APC, which is our assessment of professional competence. You need to have 20 months of articles experience, and then you need to have passed your first board exam. So when I failed at Wits, I failed my CTA at Wits, I lost my bursary, right? So the first plan of action was to try and find a job to sort of finance my postgraduate studies. So I had applied, I guess they selected me for an interview. I came for an interview, and then I joined the firm. I think we were in a position where we get a lot of guidance from our directors. So if you are feeling unsure about anything, or if you need help or any sort of assistance with anything, they're always there. Their door's always open. So whatever I needed, I remember, because this is my second attempt at the APC. I'd failed my first attempt at the APC, and the directors offered to sort of help me and make minor changes in the way I approach the exam. If it's something you really want, you just have to be resilient. I think this whole career path, this whole journey teaches you to be tough. You just need to be tough if it's something you genuinely really want. So if you have failed, try a new approach, try something different. Don't be rigid, don't be closed off, be open to criticism, and yeah, you will learn from that. I guess time management is a big one, because we are in an environment that's high pressure and heavily dependent on timelines and deadlines. Problem solving is another skill that's needed in this position. I guess at my level now, I'm not deeply involved in the audit work, but from a higher level, from a overseeing level. So I need to be able to sort of guide the trainees and then solve any problems they cannot solve. I think the key is the resilience. Don't lose hope. Chase what you want. If it's something you really want, then yeah, never give up. I think the thing I didn't know before I came into this industry is how much work it is. It's a lot of work. We're always busy. You need to be able to multitask. You need to be able to sort of try and find a work-life balance as well. So those are things that are important in this journey. But yeah, you need to be prepared to work hard. That's the biggest thing I can say to people. Well, I used to go out quite a lot. So you need to try and sacrifice, I guess, that, and also find a way to maximize your output at work, but also not completely dissolve your social life. So I always try to see my friends playing soccer, watching soccer, because those are things I love. So those are things that are constantly in my life. I think it centers around the same theme, but yeah, the resilience, it goes back to that. Don't give up, because a lot of us, if you look at our pass rates, it's around, for the APC, it's around probably 40-30%. So a lot of people don't make it. So, but you are almost there. You can't let up now. So the next step now is to try and become a registered auditor, which is registering with IRBA. That means I can sign off audited financial statements, and then yeah, there are also a few courses that I would like to do to try and, I guess, improve my learning, improve my technical abilities and things like that. Closing statement, I'm just think I can pat myself on the back. I did well, and now on to the next, as life is.